through the support that I've received, I could never say thank you enough, because you never know what life really means after you lose something of your body. Hi, my name is Elias. I'm spending some time here at Arcadia Park, reminiscent of the past when I used to run cross country. Unfortunately, I'm speaking in behalf of an incident that happened to me 3 years ago. I had a malpractice through a bunion that I acquired on my right toe, and little did I know that this bunion would create such a big problem in my life, to the point that I ended up losing my foot, part of my leg. Today I'm in a prosthetic. I was a very active guy. I thought that I could really have a lot of endurance in my later days in my life, but it turned out that at 50 I kind of started slowing down, but I still continue on playing. But through a medical checkup on my foot, I flared up with what they call a tailor's bunion. And I told my doctor, but I thought only women got bunions. Oh, no, he said, Mr. Hernandez, men also get bunions. And he encouraged me that through a small process of surgery, that I would heal within a few weeks, and that I would be okay, and that I can continue living my life normally. Well, it was 3 years ago, December 24th. I had an emergency after my surgery. I didn't seem to heal properly, and I was very scared, but I didn't want to say nothing to my siblings because I didn't want to startle them. But I noticed that the pain continued after the surgery, and then I started getting a little bit of discoloration. So then I told my niece, I asked my niece, you know what, you better make an appointment. I need to go see the doctor, because I couldn't see how, after I had surgery, I still continue having pain. So we did go to the doctor. He said, oh, Mr. Hernandez, you're okay. It takes a little bit of time, and just wait until it heals properly and you're gonna be okay. Well, this continued for another week, and my foot got worse and worse. And then on the last time that I saw him, he just was so startled and said, oh no, you have to go to the emergency right now. And I said, what's wrong? You see, I said, you said I would be okay. No, you need to go now. And they're gonna clean you up, and I'm gonna come and see you. And I went to the emergency, and the doctor started reviewing my foot, my leg, and they said, Mr. Hernandez, you have a really bad infection in your foot, and it's almost looking like an amputation. And wow, when they said amputation, I just couldn't believe it. From a little surgery, now we're talking amputation. Well, they drove me to Loma Linda, which is a specialist for amputation. So while I was there at Loma Linda, she comes in my room and she goes, Mr. Hernandez, we have to amputate. This infection has gone very high on your leg. And right now, I would say you're looking at above the knee. And when she said that, I just grabbed her and I hugged her and I cried on her shoulder, and I said, please, don't make me lose my leg. I'm not gonna be useful. I don't want people to be codependent of them for me to get around. Oh, no. So she goes, you know what? I'm gonna do one final study and I will come back and talk to you. And a day later, she comes back and she goes, it's not 100%, but I think I might be able to save a portion of your leg. And I said, oh, thank you. Sure enough, Tuesday morning, they called me in and they said, okay, there's a cancellation. You have to go in. Thank God they took me in. They said count in 100 backwards, 3 numbers, and I was out. I didn't know nothing of me. Sure enough, I guess I slept through the whole operation because I was in the room already, and the lady said, Mr. Hernandez, Mr. Hernandez. And I remember I heard the voice, and I started turning my head, trying to figure out where I was at. She goes, are you ready? And I said, for what? I'm thinking the operation. Are you ready? For what? Where are we going? She says, your family, they're all up there. I go, what? I was very startled. She goes, and I'm thinking, what happened to the operation? No, Mr. Hernandez, this is the first time in 20 years I seen 2 lobbies full of family and relatives. Wow, it's all about you. So I'm thinking, man, I'm so blessed. So they took me to the room. I lay down, and it didn't dawn on me to start moving my leg. And then all of a sudden I uncovered the sheets off of me, and then I saw everything covered up, and I go, oh my God. But I remember as I was sitting on the bed, I remember like these warm, hot sensations from my head to the bottom of my waist. And I'm thinking, why I feel so hot? You know, later on I thought, it must be all the prayers that my relatives and my family were instilling in me so that I could recuperate and get out of the situation that I was going through. And luckily, I thank the Lord, thank my family, thank my friends, that through the support that I received, I could never say thank you enough, because you never know what life really means after you lose something of your body. You know, if I could do something to avoid anybody losing their limb, finger, hand, arm, you know, I would do everything in my power, or at least be supportive so that these people can really prepare themselves for what comes ahead. And all I pray is, I hope that the Lord keeps on giving me reasonable health to stay alive and to enjoy my family and my friends. And I want to thank Ortho Engineering for being patient with me, for guiding me through the experience of having to wear a prosthetic, which is never in my mind did I ever think I would go through this. But they have been wonderful people. They're caring. They look out for you, and they praise you and give you all the respect that anybody can give you. And that's about all that I can say, is thank you for all your help and support, and continue on helping those that need it, because there's a lot of us out there that do need it. And you know what? If you can put a smile on someone's face, I think you've done your deed for the day. Thank you.